Okay. Yeah.
There was a spider.
A spider.
There was a Spider-Man in the USB.
A Spider-Man. Okay, so Mr. KOINA, when you're ready, please present your work and try to make it not too long, maybe around 5 minutes.
Okay. So this is my presentation: the climate change and migration in the Sahel, and in terms of vulnerability of the social, political, and more and more on the dynamic of climate change is not that much seen in the Sahel region, as we can look at it as a main driver of migration in the Sahel region. And the climate change, as Antonio Guterres said, we are on the highway to climate hell with our foot still on the accelerator. So in this quote, mainly we can say that climate change is something that we not address, but in terms of migration, there are many other drivers. And as I am a traditional Sahelian, I come from Sahel, and the fact that sometimes we take into consideration we make decisions based on other things, not only on the climate or other things. We can, for myself, like I am from a Soninké ethnic group, and usually it is known for those people, if you want to prove yourself as belonging to this ethnic group, one of the member of your family has to basically go out and to migrate. And this is, we cannot generalize all the climate, all the migration issue regarding with the climate change and put it on that it is the main driver. So, but it can be a driver for many others, but not all. That's for the climate change related migration in the Sahel region. So globally, we know that the temperature is in a rise, the sea level, and climate change as well brings inequality among genders, and men and women are not the same in the processes facing the climate change, and this also makes it more stressful for the people around. And the fact that politically we have to look at the way people are addressing climate change issues, and sometimes that are more likely to have a top-down politics that sometimes is a bit not disturbing, but a bit how I can say it, a bit complicated in a sense that the local people didn't find themselves in a solution. As Gandhi says, everything you do for us, if you do it without us, you do it against us. And the Sahel region as well is known for the scarcity and the fact that the agricultural process is based on the temperature of the weather and the way the rainfall is happening, and all this is a key for the person to migrate or to not migrate. And we have to make a difference here as well, that the fact that there is a temporary migration and a long-term migration, and most likely the Sahelian people are temporal. They are most doing the temporal migration. And yeah, that is the Sahel region right there, and is bordered from the Atlantic Ocean from Senegal to the Red Sea. And as I was talking about the traditional migration, and this is my example. That's an example, a typical example of traditional migration. And sometimes it's just about we have to do it because socially it's a norm, and we have the stress of not doing the migration. It can be problematic in the sense that you are not accepted in your community. And there is forced migration as well. And this is the key point because climate change have a very big impact in the Sahel, the northern Sahel, I will say, the border, the white border of the desertic parts. And in that part, the desert is really going forward, and the fact that the water system, the scarcity of the water and other things make the people to go down, a bit down south, in order to have more resources, mainly water, and make a living. And it's a key point because that's allow as well the people to have a strong this urban life that are protecting them from as well the conflict group. And nowadays it is a big issue because there are many terrorist groups that are make the people to leave their villages, and because they didn't feel safe at all. And as conclusion, I will say that it's important to make the local people step up in the sense that they have to make the policy and present it in front of the global world. And I think that the fact that we have the climate summit right now, COP27, and it is a good point to make the civil society to bring forward and to come forward and to make the things better, and in order to in order to in order to make things going, because nowadays climate change will eventually make it harder in the future to come, because since now there is many other issues that we are not addressing and we should address, and the future generation can be more likely to face these challenges, and we should not let them face these challenges alone. And the need for adjustment is that, and the implications as well. And thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Right. Thank you very much for that. So, do we have any questions from the floor? No. Okay. Well, can you give us 2 minutes to confer?
Yeah.
Thank you. So I need to ask. I'm sorry. I didn't notice you were filming. You're not allowed to film. It's I should have told you before, but never mind. Okay, please can you leave the room for a moment while we just confer? So Mr. Abdoulaye, KOINA, the graduation committee, after evaluating your curriculum of study, thesis, and the final examination, has assigned you the final score of 100 out of 110.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Manif Ture, the graduation committee assigns you the master's degree in international cooperation on human rights and intercultural heritage of the University of Bologna.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.